But dreams may have done something even more important than helping humans survive. They may have helped humans create. Every major innovation begins the same way. Someone imagines something that doesn't yet exist. Before a spear is carved, before a song is sung, before a painting appears on a cave wall, it first exists inside the mind. Dreams are one of the few places where the brain constantly combines old memories into entirely new ideas. Modern neuroscience calls this memory integration. While you sleep, the brain isn't simply resting, it's reorganizing information. It strengthens useful memories, weakens unimportant ones, and sometimes connects experiences that seem completely unrelated. That strange process may be one of the reasons humans became so remarkably creative. Psychologists have repeatedly found that people often solve difficult problems after sleeping on them. The answer seems to appear from nowhere. But it didn't come from nowhere. The brain had been quietly working all night. Ancient humans had no mathematics or laboratories, yet they still faced problems every single day. How do you trap an animal? Where can water be found? How do you survive the coming winter? A dream that connected different memories could provide a completely new solution, not through magic, but through biology. There's another clue hidden in one of humanity's oldest forms of art: cave paintings. Places like Chauvet Cave in France and Altamira in Spain contain paintings that are over 30,000 years old. Many of the animals appear to move across the stone walls. Some figures are half human, half animal. Others seem impossible. For decades, archaeologists debated why these images look so unusual. One possibility is that they represented rituals. Another is that they reflected altered states of consciousness. Dreams may have been part of that experience. No one can prove an individual painting came from a dream. But we know something important. Dream imagery is often symbolic, emotional, and visually intense. Those same qualities appear again and again in prehistoric art. Perhaps the first artists weren't trying to paint the world exactly as they saw it. Perhaps they were painting the world as they remembered it, after waking up. Dreams also help preserve something even more valuable: memory. Before writing existed, knowledge survived only if someone remembered it. A single forgotten lesson could mean starvation. Children had to learn which plants were poisonous, which animals were dangerous, where rivers flooded, when seasons changed. Stories made those lessons easier to remember. Dreams naturally create stories, characters, conflict, emotion, exactly the ingredients that make information unforgettable. It's possible that dreaming strengthened the storytelling abilities that allowed human knowledge to survive across generations. Long before books, the human brain was already writing stories every night. Even today, scientists still don't fully understand why we dream. There isn't one universal explanation. Instead, there are several competing theories. Some researchers believe dreams organize memories. Others think they regulate emotions. Some argue they're simply the brain making sense of random neural activity. And many scientists suspect the answer includes all of these at once. Dreaming may not have one single purpose. It may perform many different jobs simultaneously. That uncertainty is remarkable. We've sent spacecraft beyond the solar system, mapped the human genome, built machines that can perform billions of calculations every second. Yet every night, one of the most familiar experiences in human life remains partly mysterious. What's even stranger is how little our dreams have changed. Today you might dream about missing a flight, answering an impossible phone call, or getting lost in a city. The details are modern, but the emotions are ancient. Fear, hope, love, loss, curiosity. These feelings connected you to people who lived tens of thousands of years ago. Your ancestors probably dreamed of becoming separated from their families, of failing a hunt, of finding safety after danger. The scenery has changed, the human mind has not. Researchers studying isolated communities have noticed something fascinating. People living with little artificial light often report dreams that are longer and easier to remember. Modern life constantly interrupts sleep. Alarm clocks, late-night screens, notifications, traffic. Artificial light delays the body's natural rhythms. Many people wake suddenly and rush into the day before their minds have time to remember what they experienced. Our ancestors lived differently. They woke with the sunrise, spent evenings around firelight, and often had quiet moments before the demands of the day began. Those conditions may have allowed dreams to remain a much larger part of daily life. Not entertainment, not mystery, simply another part of being human. Think about your own dreams. Most disappear within minutes of waking. Neuroscientists estimate that unless a dream is recalled almost immediately, it often fades forever. You've probably forgotten thousands of them. Entire worlds, entire conversations, entire lifetimes, gone before breakfast. Now imagine every human who has ever lived, billions upon billions of people, each spending years inside dream worlds that no one else would ever fully see. The greatest collection of stories in history has been permanently lost. No library contains them. No historian recorded them. No archaeologist will ever uncover them. Every morning, humanity creates countless new universes, and almost every morning, they disappear. Perhaps that's why dreams continue to fascinate us. They remind us that the human mind is still full of mysteries. Even in an age of satellites and artificial intelligence, each night we surrender control to something we barely understand. For a few hours, logic gives way to imagination. Time behaves differently. The impossible becomes ordinary, and memories blend with hopes, fears, and emotions into experiences that can feel more real than reality itself. Your ancestors experienced this exact transformation, night after night, generation after generation, for over 300,000 years. So, what did ancient humans dream about? The honest answer is that we'll never know. Not exactly, but science allows us to make an educated guess. They probably dreamed about the people they loved, the dangers they feared, the animals they hunted, the places they remembered, and the futures they hoped would come. In other words, they dreamed about being human, and perhaps that's the most remarkable discovery of all. Because tonight, when you close your eyes, your brain will do something it has been doing for countless generations. It will build another invisible world, a world no one else will ever see. A world that connects you, not through language, culture, or technology, but through one of the oldest experiences our species has ever known. Long before kingdoms, before civilization, before history itself, humans dream beneath the same stars, and somewhere, hidden inside your sleeping mind, a small part of that ancient world is still alive.